Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn part 4 of chapter number 3, Playing with Numbers. The topics that we will cover in this class are highest common factor, lowest common multiple, exercise 3.6 and exercise 3.7. What is highest common factor or HCF? The highest common factor or HCF of two or more given numbers is the highest of their common factors. It is also known as greatest common divisor or GCD. Exercise 3.6 question number 1. Find the HCF of the following. A. 18 and 48. To find the HCF of two or more numbers, we can use prime factorization method. In the previous class, we have learned prime factorization method. So first, do the prime factorization of 18, then do the prime factorization of 48. Now write the factors of 18, then write the factors of 48. Now circle the common factors of 18 and 48. Now HCF is equal to product of these common factors 2 and 3. 2 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 6. Okay, question number D, 27 and 63. In this question also we can use the same method. First, do the prime factorization of 27, then do the prime factorization of 63. Now write the factors of 27, then write the factors of 63. Now circle the common factors of 27 and 63. Now multiply these common factors. So HCF is equal to 3 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 9. In this question, 3 numbers are given. To find the HCF of 3 numbers. Here also same method. First we can do the prime factorization of 70. Then do the prime factorization of 105. Then do the prime factorization of 175. Now write the factors of 70. Then write the factors of 105. Write the factors of 175. Now circle the common factors of these 3 numbers. Now HCF is the product of these common factors. 5 multiplied by 7, that is 35. Next question. 91, 112, 149. First do the prime factorization of 91. Then do the prime factorization of 112. Then prime factorize 49. Write the factors of 91. Then write the factors of 112. Write the factors of 49. Now circle the common factor of these 3 numbers. There is only one common factor, that is 7. So 7 is the HCF of 91, 112, 149. Now using this same method, do questions B, C, E, F, I and J yourself. Question number 2. What is the HCF of two consecutive numbers? What are consecutive numbers? Consecutive numbers are numbers that follow each other in order. They have a difference of 1 between them. For example, 1, 2, 3, etc. So we know that 1 is a factor of every number. So the common factors of two consecutive numbers is 1. So the HCF of two consecutive numbers is also 1. Now what is the HCF of two consecutive even numbers? We know that even numbers are multiples of 2. So the common factors of two consecutive even numbers is 1 and 2. So the HCF of two consecutive even numbers is the product of 1 and 2, that is 2. Now what is the HCF of two consecutive odd numbers? The common factors of two consecutive odd numbers is 1. So the HCF of two consecutive odd numbers is also 1. Question number 3. HCF of coprime numbers 4 and 15 was found as follows by factorization. 4 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 and 15 is equal to 3 multiplied by 5. Since there is no common prime factor, so HCF of 4 and 15 is 0. Is the answer correct? If not, what is the correct answer? The answer is not correct. Why? Because we know that 1 is a factor of every number. So the common factor of 4 and 15 is 1. So the correct answer is 1. Next is lowest common multiple or LCM. The LCM of two or more given numbers is the lowest of their common multiples. There are two methods for finding LCM. One is prime factorization method and second is division method. First we can learn prime factorization method. So find the LCM of 20, 25 and 30. For this, first do the prime factorization of 20, then do the prime factorization of 25 and then the prime factorization of 30. Now write all the factors of 20, write the factors of 25 and then write the factors of 30. Now circle the common factors from all the three numbers. Then circle the common factor from two numbers and circle all the single numbers also, remaining single numbers. Now from these three numbers, write only 1, 5. From these two numbers, write only 1, 2 and write all the other single numbers. Now the product of all these numbers will give the LCM. Here the LCM is 300. The second method for finding the LCM of numbers is division method. Find the LCM of 20, 25 and 30. First we can write the numbers separated by commas in a row. In the divisor's place, write the smallest prime number, that is 2. Now divide the numbers which are divisible by 2 and write the answer in the next row. The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are written as it is in the next row. So in the next row, 10, 25 and 15. Again divide this with 2 and write the next row. Continue this process until we get all the numbers as 1 in the last row. Now LCM is the product of all the prime divisors. So the product of all the prime divisors will give the LCM of these numbers, that is 300. Exercise 3.7, question number 1. Renu purchased 2 bags of fertilizers of weight 75 kg and 69 kg. Find the maximum value of weight which can measure the weight of the fertilizer exact number of times. So in this question, maximum value of weight we have to find out. So maximum value of weight is same as the HCF of 75 and 69. So here maximum value is asked. So find the HCF of 75 and 69. For that we can use prime factorization method. First do the prime factorization of 75, then 69. Write the factors of 75, write the factors of 69. Now the common factor of 69 and 75 is 3. So the HCF of these two numbers is 3. So the required maximum value of the weight is equal to 3 kg. 3 boys step out of together from the same spot. Their steps measure 63 cm, 70 cm and 77 cm respectively. What is the minimum distance each should cover so that all can cover the distance in complete steps? So minimum distance is asked in this question. The minimum distance each boy should cover is same as the LCM of 63, 70 and 77. So find the LCM of 63, 70 and 77. LCM is equal to 6930. So the required minimum distance is equal to 6930 centimeter. Question number 3. The length, breadth and height of a room are 825 centimeter, 675 centimeter and 450 centimeter respectively. Find the longest step which can measure the 3 dimensions of the room exactly. So the longest tape which can measure the 3 dimensions of the room exactly is same as HCF of 825, 675 and 450. So do the prime factorization of 825, 675 and 450 and write the prime factors of 825, 675 and 450. Now circle the common factors of 825, 675 and 450. The common factors are 3, 5 and 5. So HCF is the product of 3, 5 and 5, that is 75. So the longest tape which can measure the 3 dimensions of the room exactly is equal to 75 centimeter. Question number 4. Determine the smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12. The smallest number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12 is the LCM of 6, 8 and 12. So first we find out the LCM of 6, 8 and 12 by division method. LCM of 6, 8 and 12 is 24. Then if 24 is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12, all the multiples of 25 will also be divisible by 6, 8 and 12. So find out the multiples of 24. Now we can find out that 24 multiplied by 4 is equal to 96 and 24 multiplied by 5 is equal to 120. In the question, the smallest 3-digit number is asked. Thus, 120 is the required smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 6, 8 and 12. Question number 5. Determine the greatest 3-digit number exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 20. So like the previous question, here also we can find the LCM of 8, 10 and 12. So the LCM of 8, 10 and 12 is 120. So 120 is the smallest number which is exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 12. But the question is to find the greatest 3-digit number. So all the multiples of 120 will also be divisible by 8, 10 and 12. So by finding the higher multiples of 120, we can find out that 120 multiplied by 8 is 960 and 120 multiplied by 9 is 1080. So here we need the 3-digit number. So 960 is the required 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 12. The traffic lights at 3 different crossroadings change after every 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. If they change simultaneously at 7 am, at what time will they change simultaneously again? Simultaneously means at the same time. Time at which lights will change simultaneously is equal to the LCM of 48, 72 and 108. So find the LCM of 42, 72 and 108 using division method. We will get LCM is equal to 432. So the required time is equal to 432 seconds. Now to convert seconds into minute, divide 432 by 60. 432 divided by 60 minutes is 7 and 12 upon 60 minutes. That is equal to 7 minutes and 12 upon 60 multiplied by 60 seconds. That is 7 minutes 12 seconds. The time lights change simultaneously is 7 am. The time lights will change simultaneously again is equal to 7 minutes 12 seconds past 7 am. That means after 7 am, 7 minutes and 12 seconds. 3 tankards contain 403 liters, 434 liters and 465 liters of diesel respectively. Find the maximum capacity of a container that can measure the diesel of the 3 containers exact number of times. So the question is to find the maximum capacity of the container. So it is same as the HCF of 403, 434 and 465. So using prime factorization method, find the HCF of these 3 numbers. HCF is 31. Hence the maximum capacity of the required container is 31 liters. Question number 8. Find the least number which when divided by 6, 15 and 18 leave remainder 5 in each case. The least number which is exactly divisible by 6, 15 and 18 is equal to the LCM of 6, 15 and 18. So find the LCM of 6, 15 and 18. LCM is 90. So 90 is the least number which is exactly divisible by 6, 15 and 18. But in the question, we have to find the least number which when divided by 6, 15 and 18 leave remainder 5 in each case. So to get a remainder 5 in each case, the least number will be 90 plus 5, that is 95. Hence the required number is 95. Question number 9. Find the smallest 4-digit number which is divisible by 18, 24 and 32. The smallest number divisible by 18, 24 and 32 is equal to the LCM of 18, 24 and 32. So first find the LCM of 18, 24 and 32. LCM is 288. Now we know that all the multiples of 288 are also divisible by 18, 24 and 32. Now by finding the multiples of 288, we can find that 288 multiplied by 3 is equal to 864 and 288 multiplied by 4 is equal to 1152. But we need the smallest 4-digit number. So the smallest 4-digit number which is divisible by 18, 24 and 32 is 1152. Question number 10. Find the LCM of the following numbers. Observe a common property in the obtained LCMs. Is LCM the product of two numbers in each case? So first question 9 and 4. The LCM of 9 and 4 is 36. Second question 12 and 5. LCM of 12 and 5 is 60. Third question 6 and 5. LCM of 6 and 5 is 30. And question number 4. 15 and 4. The LCM of 15 and 4 is 60. So in each case, we can find that the LCM of the given numbers is the product of these numbers. Question number 11. Find the LCM of the following numbers in which one number is a factor of the other. What do you observe in the result obtained? First question 50 and 20. LCM is 20. Second question 6 and 8. LCM is 18. Third question 12 and 48. LCM is 48. Fourth question 9 and 45. LCM is 45. So we can see that in each case the LCM of the given number is the larger number. So when a number is the factor of other number, then their LCM will be the larger number. Home assignment. Complete exercise 3.6 and 3.7 in your maths notebook. Thank you.